Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today we're going to use another Christmas stamp set for masculine. I'm laughing here because I was almost done. I got all my bits and pieces done, but the battery went, not the battery, but the cartridge, the memory card went out. So I'm laughing at myself. So we're going to start over. We're going to use another Christmas stamp set for our masculine card. It seems Christmas stamp set are easy flip around for masculine card. So today it's the MerryLittle label that we're going to use this stamp set to make a birthday card. Also, we're going to use the matching punch that is the everyday label punch, that if you buy both of them at the same time, the bundle, you're going to get 10%, and that it's soon to be done. So that would be your chance to get it at the 10%. So we're going to start with our background, and I'm going to start all over because I think that's an important step here. So we're going to use crumb cake ink. And it's the Artwood stamp set. And when a stamp set is bigger than the inside of your hand, I see that it's better to leave it flat on the table and bring your ink to the stamp. Usually you bring the stamp to the ink. Now you want to do this differently. And the reason why I say this, it's because it's hard to put pressure on the stamp in the center. So this way you got it perfect. Now I had done this side, like I said, we're coming around second round here because my cartridge was full. Leave the stamp, the paper on top, bring a scrap paper, and just use your hand. If you get a brayer, you can use a brayer also, but your hand worked perfectly fine. Now we're going to take this, and voila. Going to leave that there. We should do one thing before, and that is the stamp set we're using, but it say let it snow. The stamp set say let it snow in the center, and I don't want that. I don't want it to look at all like Christmas. I want masculine. I don't even want the star or the snow. So we're just going to do the surrounding with the trees and the deer. We could use different color. I want all in brown. I want like vintage. So I'm doing all in brown. You could always do the deer in brown and the trees in the green. But I'm doing all in brown. Very simple. So take your marker. The marker have two tips. One tip, it's to write, and one tip, it's a brush tip. You want the brush tip. This is the writing tip. This is the brush tip. And when it comes to use it as the ink pad, you want the brush tip. And I go on the side. I don't go the point down. I go on the side. Try not, I get a little bit there. It won't matter, it's just a little bit. Now I get all that good. Gonna take that, we're gonna stamp that on white paper. I mean white cardstock. And I off on it because when you use marker it dries fast. So I just off on it before I stamp it. Boom. So now we get that. We want to let that dry before we do our sponging, because if you do it right away, it's gonna smear. So I'm gonna put that as, oh, see, I push my finger on it and it smeared a bit there. Let's put that aside that it can dry. See, I smear it a bit there. It's going to be good though. So we're going to use this. We're using our sponge, and I'm using a soft suede. And we're going to sponge around. So, and I go heavy on the side. Oh, I go very heavy. I can see my camera shaking. So I'm going to go heavy all around. It's just to give some depth, or I don't know. I just love the look of sponge. Now I'm going to come back and go a bit more pushing it out. So I always start on the side. And many people say, oh, I cannot sponge, it's all smear. The trick of sponging really, it's start on the scrap paper and push it in. I think that's the best way that I can explain it. And put some pressure on it too. Don't be afraid to put some pressure on that. I just want to keep like the light, it's right in the center there where we're going to put the our decorative label. Now we got that. We're going to use some linen twine. It's all mixed here. This here measure 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. 3 1/2, 4 3/4. Our layer, I just wanted a tiny little border. This is early espresso. This was crumb cake. The early espresso measure 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. All the measurement will be on my blog. Now we're gonna put our glue here. And I like to put all my glue and then bring my linen twine here. And I'm gonna start in the back and then I'm gonna go around. So I crisscross, see the X? Oh. Here we go. Okay, now I got a good X here. I'm gonna bring this in the center of the X now, see? Now bring that in the back. Here we go. Now we can mount that on our chocolate chip. Not chocolate chip, I'm sorry, it's early espresso, my friend. Okay, my hands are dirty. The Berry Vanilla, I cut it on the long way again this week, so it measures 4 1/4, cut on the long way. So it's you cut at 4 1/4 on the long way, and this is 11, score at 5 1/2. When your cardstock is cut on the long way, it's very important that you score before you fold your paper, because the way that the fiber is in the cardstock, if you don't score it, it's gonna like bundle up whatever, all crinkles. So if you score it, it's going to stop that. Also, this is I call that the mountain, go inside. You would think it'd go on the outside, but no, it go inside. So where it's ending, stay on the outside. Here we go. Now we're going to glue this. And this one, just to do something different, we're going to have the card going the other way. Instead of standing up, we're going to have it going this way. So I'm going to put that right here. Okay, we're going to use our pool party. And again, we're going to sponge. And we're going to start heavy at the top, coming lighter. So start on the side. Right at the top, go heavy and go lighter. At the top, heavy and go lighter. Heavy, go lighter. See, so now you're going to have like a night sky with just a bit of light in the forest there. It's just starting to get like the night. Here we go. So now you can see it's changing color as you go down. Now we're going to take our happy birthday that comes from Beautiful Bouquet. That is a stamp. I was looking through the stamp set and it seemed that was the one that fit very good in this when you don't have to let it snow. So I'm going to take the happy birthday. Going to smack that right here. Voila. Now we're going to take our punch this out. Et voila. Now we're going to take our punch again and we're going to use I could have cut it out of that, but I forgot. But I think I had another piece of chocolate chip. Here it is. And this one been embossed with the wood grain folder. Excuse me. I grabbed that. I didn't notice, but that's going to be perfect. Going to punch one and then punch another one. So I think that even going to add some good texture there. Now we're going to take the back of it, and we're going to put the glue. I know you've been seeing a lot of me doing the mount like this. I absolutely love this punch and do a frame around. It's very simple. This time we're just going to do each side. We won't do the top. And I got the black rhinestone. I know usually we don't give bling to a man, but those black rhinestones really look like a nail when you put it on the brown. So we're going to use that as a nail. And I'm going to put that right here because I got something in mind here to add on. So I'm going to use dimensional. And when I use dimensional and I get other piece there, I want to try to, oops. Well, here we go. One there, one there. I'm going to put one in the center too. Okay. Here we go, it's all done. I'm going to put that right here. That looks pretty straight. Now I'm going to bring my rhinestone here, the black rhinestone, and this is in the holiday catalog. I think it's available just while supplies last. You know what? We're going to go with the bigger one this time. Put that right there. See, it looked kind of a nail of a screw or something, I think. So yes, we can give men some bling bling sometime. Absolutely. Okay, I had this standing just on my counter there, a leftover. So see, and this is from the card builder. See, we can add this here. So what we're going to do, because it's kind of bright compared to the rest, I'm going to use my sponge that I had the brown on it. And we're going to sponge the soft suede all around. If I can see where I put that. Oh, the blinks are on it. So let's take this. So now you're going to be able to see with or without the cutout. And this is the card builder tinlets that those three was cut out of. I did the candles. I think that was left over from my candles. Here we go. Now that I don't want that pop up. The reason why I think that I get one thing pop up, that's going to be plenty. I'm going to put that right here. And then I like that. I'm going to come right here under this here and put that right here. Et voila. So now you get one going on one side and one going on the other side. And you know what? Was that the brown? Here we go. I think that for the inside, we're going to put another set of threes on the inside because I got some spare one. So just something to add there. Here we go. So this is it, my friend. You just decide which one it's better for you. I really like the wood embossing there. I don't know how much you can see at night. I really, really like that. So here again, two Christmas thing that the card builder, it's part of the Christmas stamp. Which one it is? I think I got it right here. Oh, I had it here. Here it is. It's part of this See the Deer Carol of Christmas. And really I can stamp the deer also inside that. But so the Christmas stamp set, it's many of them that are perfect for masculine card, because if you look at that, it's nothing Christmas at all. So hope you enjoyed this. Again, all this supplies and measurement will be on my blog at FrenchieStamp.com. The direct link, it's below or right above in the eye there, the little circle. It's going to be there. And all in the US are welcome to shop 24/7. Thank you so much for your support and have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.